We are a few hours away from the big rollout of the American Girl World by Us line of contemporary dolls. And there's a lot of information that is already out there in the public domain, but I wanted to kind of gather some of the facts and rumors that I've kind of collected and to share them in this video. I found an article from Business Wire, and I'm going to read a little bit from this article before I jump into my video. And basically, it talks about how American Girl debuts World by Us doll and book line to champion equality and promote unity. These characters elevate multicultural stories that reflect American girls today. The new cast will reflect several important social issues, including racial equity, environmentalism, and immigration, and the value of working together to create a better world. As told in a unique series of overlapping stories, the three young friends become passionate peers in speaking up for the causes they care about. Shared scenes told from multiple perspectives showcase each girl's point of view and emphasize the importance of friendship, respect, fairness, and inclusion. American Girl did coordinate with a team of advisors on the creation of these dolls, and that's always a good sign. They normally do that with the historical dolls, and here they had people who worked for like the Smithsonian Museum and other organizations that could really add a lot of insight when they were developing these characters. Okay, and so we definitely know that these dolls are what would be considered woke. And I think it's really a nice direction American Girl is going in to kind of, show all of the different issues that are out here. And overall, I'm pretty optimistic about the line of dolls, and I would actually love to read their books. I have young children who are ages 13, 10, and 6, and my 10-year-old daughter, she sees what's going on in the news about immigration and other issues like the environmental challenges that are facing the planet right now. So I think these books are very timely and relevant, and they are going to probably, be able to speak to a lot of the things that little kids are worried about, especially in the world we live in today. So I've gathered some information on what we know so far, and the first item is that the girls are 13 years old. They're attending middle schools in the Washington, D.C. area. I think Maritza goes to like a bilingual school, and they are all kind of in the same sphere, but not necessarily in the same schools, but they're gonna become friends. They're gonna be able to meet at a community center in the Anacostia area. And because I actually live in the Washington, D.C. metro area and work downtown, I'm very fascinated because some of the locales that seem to be referenced in the storyline are ones that I'm actually familiar with. So that was the first fact. And this is also a change in direction because a lot of the Girl of the Years and other historical dolls, they tend to be a little bit younger, but these girls are actually young teenagers. The second thing that we know now is that the girls' names are pronounced McKenna, not McKenna, but McKenna, and then Maritza, it's Maritza, so Maritza. Apparently, McKenna is a Swahili name from the nation of Kenya. The third thing that we have confirmed is that these are all dolls of color with diverse ethnic backgrounds. I know there was some question about Yvette, but I basically have concluded Yvette is biracial, like her father is white and her mom is African American. And so I had another video posted about the demographics of America and how American Girl also might produce dolls that they appear white but get repackaged as a doll of color. And apparently that is the story of Yvette, that she's actually biracial. This also kind of explains why her wig is very almost kinky curly. I know somebody mentioned that her hair looks different from other dolls that we've seen, and that would be because they're trying to go for that biracial hair that she's got, the texture. Maritza, she is Hispanic. Her mother is Bolivian and her father is Mexican, and her focus is going to be on immigration. And so that is her background. And then finally, McKenna, she appears to be African American. The fourth piece of information that has been confirmed is that the dolls actually have face ups. They've all got painted on eyelashes. I think we saw this a little bit with Nanea, and McKenna, her face mode is actually like a modified Nanea face mode, it appears. And they do have kind of like a face up look that is something we haven't seen in the past as well. And then the fifth piece of information that has been confirmed is that when we saw some of the furniture items being leaked, it wasn't clear if that was a part of this World by Us line or if it was a standalone. But based on the information I've seen the community center, as well as the sofa with the lamp and the mini fridge and the craft table, those are all going to be a part of the World by Us collection, and that will be kind of the setting of the community center. Now, there has been a rollout of the coffee shop. The coffee shop is technically not a part of this collection, but I could definitely see it fitting in well, as if, the girls are doing some community organizing and they might go and meet at the coffee shop. And then the finally piece of information I wanted to share, which is pretty much speculative rumor at this time, is that I have heard that Maritza may be queer or non-cisgender. She is a 13-year-old girl, so this would be the age where you kind of start to figure out whether you like boys or whether you like girls. And there has been some rumors that she may be queer. All of the girls have a unique sense of style and fashion. McKenna is, of course, into fashion. That's her big passion. And her style is a little bit more flashy, more urban, I guess you could say. And then Yvette is more, has more of a hippie vibe. Like her fashion is kind of what you would see in the Julie Flower Child generation. And then Maritza, she's more sporty. Her fashion looks mirror Joss quite a bit. Like if you look at some of the outfits that were released as part of the Joss Kendricks collection, they are very similar to Maritza's looks. And so this is all the news and information and rumor and intrigue that I have to share today. I am going to be watching the Facebook live stream and will likely come with the video probably tomorrow, maybe tonight, but I think that I'm going to wait until Friday because I also heard that the dolls are going to be rolled out to the stores on Friday. And so I'm definitely going to be going to the AG store on Friday and then checking on going back on Saturday if they're not there on Friday. And so please remember to subscribe so that you don't miss any updates. And everybody who's watching the live stream of the fashion show, I hope that it's going to be amazing, and I hope everyone has a wonderful day.